ashhadu
ashhadu
an
an
la ilaha
la ilaha
illallah
illallah
wa
wa
ashhadu
ashhadu
anna
anna
Muhammadan
Muhammadan
abduhu
abduhu
wa rasuluhu.
wa rasuluhu.
Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
My name is Mahmood Khan. I am the unit president for Islamic Circle of North America in Chicago. GainPeace is an outreach project of Islamic Circle of North America, which is primary focus of educating the general public about Islam and removing misconceptions about Islam.
My name is Dr. Sabil Ahmed, and I am the director of GainPeace National. We are living in a non-Muslim country, which is United States of America, and there are 300 million non-Muslims up here. And they're all here to receive the message of Islam.
Islamic Circle of North America, for the longest time, have been doing Dawah project for the last 30 to 40 years. Initially, we started off with just distributing pamphlets in cities, in train stations, in events.
In a very random way. We did not have any structure. We did not have like all of these sub-departments, department heads with many volunteers.
It was just late last year where we decided to give our Dawah project an identity.
When people see the word peace up there, they're naturally attracted to find out what is this project all about. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described in Surah An-Nahl, chapter number 16, ayah number 125, that call all to the way of your Lord with wisdom and fair preaching, and converse with them in ways which are best and most gracious.
The concern of the Prophet was constantly trying to, have the people around him understand and to comprehend and live Islam, because he wanted them to feel the same peace that he was feeling.
That we've seen countless surveys,
Sad statistics.
which was done by the Pew.
A significant percentage of the population, they have a negative perception about Islam.
Prior to 9/11, 25% of the US population felt that Islam is a violent religion. They did the same survey in 2008, and in that same survey, they were able to determine that that number from 25% has actually increased to 49%.
Of the people who come to Islam, 60% of them, they go back to their original faith.
We become Muslims, and then we just have each other. We're like relying on each other, and it's sort of like the blind leading the blind.
New Muslims, when they accept Islam, they need somebody to teach them what is the real way of worship.
We don't have the social services. We don't have the financial support. We don't have the matrimonial support, and we don't have the mentorship.
Everyone is running after their work or dunya, having a nice car, nice house, but they still do not end up getting that peace that they're looking for.
So we want to make sure that when they come to Islam, they remain in Islam and they remain strong in Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Yusuf Estes, and I'm here for peace. Not just peace, but gain peace.
GainPeace is spending nearly $30,000 on ads.
And on CTA buses to increase public awareness about Islam.
Launching a billboard campaign, hanging these signs above metro highways.
GainPeace employs a three-part strategy that helps us achieve our goal. Number one, we focus on marketing our effort.
My name is Salman Mujahid, and with my team I provide operational services to various GainPeace projects. So the volunteers that work with me on the back-end operations of GainPeace, we design and we print various materials for our Dawah projects.
My name is Harun Yusuf, and my responsibility is the Dawah booth. This flyer here, the What Does Islam Say About Terrorism? Islam Explained. Women in Islam, Prophet Muhammad, the origin of the Quran. This is a nice, small way of explaining Islam to you if you don't have any clue about it.
We distribute about 50,000 brochures on a yearly basis.
The billboard that we had on a major highway like 294 and 94 and different other highways in Chicago and around the country.
We can reach close to 100,000 cars on a daily basis. We looked into the CTA bus project within the city of Chicago, and we were astonished by the number of audience that a single bus covers.
We have rented out 45 buses, and we have placed giant banners about Islam. It says, Islam, you got questions, we have answers.
Unlike the billboard, the bus provides a moving billboard for you around the city.
According to statistics, 3.6 million people, they were exposed to the message of Islam through the buses.
More than 150 shahadas.
Hey, my friend at school, he knows I'm Muslim, and he sees that there's, a bus ad in the city. And, he came up to me and he asked me a question. Hey, do you know anything about Islam?
There's a bus campaign going on in Dallas,
Detroit, Kansas City, North Carolina, Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
We have what we call a virtual call center where they answer questions about Islam.
We started advertising the message of Islam on the major radio station in Chicago, which is WBBM, letting people know that Islam is a religion of peace.
Through our newspaper ads, generally newspaper population in a large city, you reach about 300 to 400,000 audience that actually read your particular ad within a newspaper.
We have started to advertise on the internet. Our presence, GainPeace, is there on Yahoo, on YouTube, on Google, on Facebook, and MySpace, and on Twitter.
In addition to that, we also do give interfaith dialogues in churches as well as within universities.
I remember at the beginning of the year we had a goal for young Muslims, specifically in Chicago, which was to do service projects.
So what better than GainPeace?
Where we go out, not only provide the resources to them, but also provide speakers to speak in classes, as well as give lectures during lecture halts.
The majority of our members are either in high school or college. We really provide opportunities for the leadership of GainPeace to train us and to provide us with their experience. We also provide the future.
Go over at the Taste of Chicago. Basically went out there with our Dawah pamphlets, which GainPeace has been producing for quite some time now.
The pamphlets that we pass out is really just kind of a sparker of conversation.
And kind of just got in touch with the common people.
They don't just give us pamphlets and say, hey, go pass them out. They supplement that with a considerable amount of training and how we should interact with people.
And what makes us unique is that third part of the strategy where we actually have a support system for those that have actually reverted into Islam.
So, my name is Harun Malik. My major role with the organization is to teach new Muslim classes.
Great class, a great service.
We have provided the facilities for the new Muslims called Islam 101.
One thing I learned that the Arab word is Alhamdulillah.
My name is Eddie. I'm the host of The Dean Show. In collaboration with GainPeace, usually at the end of every show you'll see a 1-800 number. Me helping out, trying to humbly, as one of the instructors, along with my brother Dr. Sabir.
After providing them the shahada, we don't stop them right there, right? So as soon as a person embraces Islam, we give them a welcome to Islam shahada package.
My name is Naseem Ansari. I work with GainPeace voluntarily.
Well, GainPeace, after I converted to Islam, they provide me a mentor.
It helps you to get structure. It's the follow-up.
Now, people who are like your guardian angels, people are going to help you because it's tough.
We have provided some counseling services through the one-on-one mentoring.
GainPeace provided the venue for the nikah. They provided food for the nikah for us, and they rally up the whole community to support our wedding.
It's up to them if they want to join or not, but it's up to us, me as a Muslim, to always invite them to be a Muslim.
We do need the financial support for the projects that we do because it does work. And we are the products, some of the products of GainPeace.
GainPeace is one of the big steps. We're here to try and change the stereotypes and try and make it a positive stereotype instead of a negative stereotype.
Now we know that Allah's deen is going to be supreme in the world, with or without us. If we don't work in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do da'wah, invite people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and become witnesses unto mankind, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may replace us with someone better.
My name is Altaf Hussain. Either yourself being trained to invite others to Islam and to inform them, or by contributing to this organization and this project, GainPeace.
The more support that we have financially, physically, we'll have greater opportunities to spread this message.
You have seen the numbers, and now it's time for you to invest in yourself by helping in this noble cause. We make a difference, and through your contribution, not only will you make a difference in someone else's life, but will also make a difference in your own life by preparing for the day of judgment.
Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.